Acid Survivors Foundation India, or ASFI, headquartered in Kolkata, works for survivors in India, providing them with legal counsel and support and vocational training for rehabilitation into the mainstream are some of the activities that the organization undertakes.
So there are not much organizations working for the acid attack victims, and this was felt by the industrialist and banker Dr. Hariprasad Kanodia ji and our vice chairman Mr. Mahesh Kumar Verma ji. They long back in 2010 they started of conceptualizing an organization working only for the acid attack victims. So it is a real help to the survivors, acid attack survivors, and they do approach the foundation for their rehabilitation, for their legal and for their medical health, and the foundation extends this help to the acid attack victims.
Pyali Datta was in the 7th grade in school when she was the victim of an unintended attack.
In 2005, I faced this incident when I was still in the 7th grade. I was not the target, someone else was. It was a couple who stayed as tenants at our house. The husband and the wife had a fight, and we heard a scream at the middle of the night. When we rushed, we saw the husband spilled acid on his wife. She ran to me and my mother, and we got affected. My mother got it on her hand, and me, as you see.
Today, because of her indomitable spirit and with the help of ASFI, she is working at a store located in Kolkata. This store sells handmade goods such as candles, clothes, and jewelry made by acid attack survivors.
I work and they pay me. If I don't work, I will not get paid. However, ASFI have helped me a lot as well. I go to programs and give interviews. Most of the survivors stay far away, so I am the person going to most of these functions. I leave home at 8 in the morning on my bicycle and then take a train and then a bus to reach at work. Sometimes people look at me, but I am traveling for 5 years and most of them are friends now. When I travel alone and others are staring at me, I look away. It's simple now.
There are several factors which are mingled together. Like if you talk about the economic problem, if you talk about any particular class problem, caste problem or gender problem, these are so much interlinked and there is a single thread and we cannot distinguish between the two. The number of acid attacks in the poor economic condition to the poor economic condition people are more, but it's not that it's only about economic condition. The gender problem is there.
Acid attacks largely leave the survivors subjected to social discrimination, low level of awareness of rights for survivors, as well as a deeply patriarchal society make things worse.
Eastern India, the trend is higher. The acid attack cases are higher. 2014, we had got 41 attacks in West Bengal. That amount was same in the year 2015. 2016, we have seen from the records that it has already reached 80. Uttar Pradesh is the first and second is West Bengal.
Village girl is apprehending that there is someone stalking. That person doesn't know where to go, whether they can lodge a complaint before this happens. So they cannot take that step. So in that case, the risk is more because the awareness is less there. So maybe for that reason, it's very easy to inflict them with it. But it's not that it's only about economic condition. The gender problem is there.
With the judiciary doing precious little, survivors find it difficult to get their issues addressed. In such a situation, organizations like Acid Survivors Foundation India are making a deep impact through their work in the right direction.